Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This video is for educational purposes only, and nothing that I share is financial advice. If you are interested in joining any of the platforms that I share in this video or on this channel, you can find the sign-up links in the video description and comment section. If for some reason the links are unclickable, please go to my YouTube homepage description and click the link for my link tree. From there, you will see several of the platforms that I talk about on this channel. Click any of the options that you're interested in to go directly to sign up. Please like and subscribe if you like the content on this channel and would like to see more. Thank you and enjoy the video.
I've been getting that guac, guac, dough, cheddar cheese, money stack, that cream cash, all I got is fat racks. Talking about the chips, dollar bills, yeah, I stash that. All about the Benjamins, give me that cash, 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 cash. Give me that cash, 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 cash. You know that I'm all about the money. I've been getting that guac, 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 guac. All I got is fat racks, 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 racks.
The progress of human civilization, at its core, is the progress of our ability to predict. From predicting seasons to predicting risks. From organizing trade to coordinating politics and economies. Prediction determines how resources flow and how civilizations move forward. Yet, in the age of information, a counterintuitive reality has emerged. Information is more abundant than ever, but humanity's collective ability to predict has not improved accordingly. Manipulated information, centralized control, and deepening information silos are making judgment itself increasingly difficult, and civilization loses efficiency. If prediction must still be permitted, filtered, or censored, then what it reflects can never be humanity's collective judgment. A form of prediction capable of serving civilization must be global by nature. It must allow people from different regions and perspectives to participate within the same structure, to bear real costs for their judgments, and to let true probabilities emerge naturally. This requires a financial layer that is open, decentralized, and verifiable. POTS market is a decentralized prediction market built on this formula. That layer is built through DeFi, with IBES as its native settlement asset. Born from this understanding, just as Bitcoin once demonstrated that transactions can occur without intermediaries, POTS now seeks to verify something else. Whether humanity can form more accurate predictions without relying on authority and without being constrained by geography or permission. What we choose to build is not a freer space for expression, but a structure that more closely reflects how real-world judgment actually works.
Okay, good evening, guys. I'm now actually in Hong Kong. I think because it's amazing, we have people around the world. I think there will be more and more people joining us in the near futures, because this morning I just had a meeting with Martin. Okay, so coming up we have some maybe airdrops, okay, or some events for our Zooms meetings. Okay, so you guys are the first batch, okay, to join our Zooms meetings. I mean, together with me for the first time. Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Dominic. Okay, so uh, it's good to have you guys on board here, and we have a great projects over here named Pause. Okay, so basically you can say, I mean, they're calling me the founder, the CEO. I mean, yeah, this is the first time we have Zooms together. And before we renounce the key, yes, I'm the boss. So after 1st of May, after we renounce the key to the black hole, so now everyone is the boss. I mean, hi, who owns the most IBS? Who is the big boss? Just like I told DiCarlo Martin yesterday. So whoever earns a lot of IBS every day, you guys are the big shareholders inside this platform. So this is what we call welcome to the DeFi family. Okay, so this is basically our first time. Okay, so to meet up with everyone here around the world, and we will keep it up every week. Okay, so the time might differ because this morning I just discussed with Martin. Now it's like 7 a.m. in the US. So oh, Napoleon for Philippines. Then I believe Dato Grace is here. Okay, nice to meet you. Finally, we met. Uh, hope you are doing well and healthy. Okay, so this is the first time we keep it up every week. I think we will adjust to around 2 p.m. afternoon in Hong Kong time, Beijing time, so that in US there's around 11 at night. Okay, so Philippines is like 11 morning. So India will be around 9 to 10 in the morning. So everyone can join together so we can have more people on board to have the latest update regarding crypto world is in Europe 5 p.m. Yeah, just nice. Okay, so we can have a better consensus together. We will just slightly adjust the time. Okay, so to ease everyone else, I mean to come every week to get the latest informations, and yeah, we discuss together every week. Okay, every week. So it's very important for us to do that because yeah, you guys have to know. I mean, if we want to, how to say, expand pods as our business, we have to get the first-hand information. Yeah. So this is what we need to have meetings at least once a week, and after this meeting, I think every week we can also arrange with all the top leaders. Okay, if let's say we want to have communities meetings together, I mean we can arrange it. I mean from Monday to Friday is okay. Okay, so like what I said before Reynowski, you can call me the boss. Okay, so after Reynowski, everyone is a boss now. Congratulations to all those who owns IBS. And today I will be briefing the agendas for tonight's meeting. There will be how to say there's three agendas. First, we have to know about the longevities of the projects. The second will be the expandability. So how big we can do for these projects. And the third one is how we work out together. I mean, no matter which country are you in and what is our strategies. Okay, so and there's two more good news to bring to everyone here. So at the end of today's meeting, so let's start our meetings today. Okay, so the first priority, okay, for pods, when we design the pods, okay, first priorities is the longevities. Okay, so why it is so important is because I believe, okay, none of us inside this group, we want to do some projects like 1 month, 2 months, 6 months project, right? So all of us, we want to find some projects that long last for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. Okay, so this is the first concern and the first priorities when we design the pods. Okay, so how far it can go. So I believe yesterday some of you guys had already had already gone through our system trainings by Ding just now. Okay, so why we have the system training first before my session is that to kill and eliminate all the technical questions that we had inside. Okay, how do we prove that the key is renounced? Okay, how we prove our contract is safe? So how we prove that this is a real DeFi and everything is transparent and fair to everyone. So all the questions above, okay, is being answered from the last meeting, okay, by Dean. So if you missed the meeting yesterday, no worries. We will conduct also system training for every week for us every week. So every Friday there will be system training. 1 week for the safety audit contracts and stuff, and the next week will be on focus more on predictions market. Okay, so this is how we arrange. So 1 week for the contracts, 1 week for the predictions, and the third week for the contracts, and the fourth week for the predictions. That will be conducted by D. Okay, so he do a lovely presentations. I mean, yesterday is fun. Yesterday is fun. I mean, everyone gets the answers because for the past 3 to 4 weeks ago, everyone is asking me a lot of questions. Yeah, I say, how you prove that? I mean, the key is renounced. How you prove that the contract is safe? Dom, where you throw the key into? Where is the rubbish bin? So there's a lot of questions inside because people it's a technical question, so there's a need for us to how to say to conduct the contracts and all the trainings here. So to let everyone know how the contracts actually works. So yeah, system training will be a bit boring, but Ding conduct in a fun way. Yeah, thanks, Ding. So, but the next week, okay, when it comes to predictions market, you guys will love it because predictions market, everyone can participate together. For example, who will be the champion for this 2026 FIFA World Cup? Wow! So everyone will have vote. So we go and predict. We participate inside based on the highest vote. Okay, so this is even fun. I mean, when we have the predictions there. Okay, so this is the things that we will do, and every Saturday we'll be meeting up. So you can invite more and more core teams member to join together, so we can have more for the better communications on what you guys think, and for better communications on what I will deliver to the market. Okay, so priority longevities. So why system training before me? It's because DeFi we kill and eliminate the factors of people. Like I always told everyone, okay, today you know Dominic, you know me. Okay, you feel I'm good. Okay, you feel yeah, we can work together. But you have to know that the Dom today, it might be the different Dom after 2 years. Correct. People change. Okay, so why we choose DeFi is to eliminate the factors that caused by people. Okay, and the bad consequences that will caused by people. For example, hit and run, shutdown. Okay, manipulations. So why is system training before then after only me? It's because system and contract come first for the longevity parts. Okay, so smart contract on the pancake swap. So even I am not in this world, this platform will still goes on. Okay, so basically, I am just one of the designer for this whole pods, this DeFi. Okay, I'm a designer. Okay, I design things out, and it can run based on the community. I mean, then we work out everything together as a DAO, as a participant, as a boss together. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so for the longevity part. So in DeFi, once the contract is ready, once the key is renowned, so this project stay forever. Okay, so no more question about Dom. How long you plan to operate this platform? 1 years, 2 years. Okay, you can tell me if let's say you want to do it only like 6 months. Okay, we can have a 6 month plan. So no more this question. So this project goes forever, guys. Okay, forever. Okay, so IBS will stay on Pancake, so it will stay forever. So how we operate it? Okay, so when we get a project, okay, that stay forever, the second question come in. Okay, how big we can do? Okay, how big we can do it? So it goes to the expandability. Okay, so if a project lasts for 3 years, if a project lasts for 5 years, 10 years, but it can only do for maybe 2 millions, I mean, there's no point for us to join it. Okay, so about the expandability, how big it can do. It's not what I say. Okay, so we must have some research, okay, on the past statistics. Because why? Because this world, money supply is limited. Okay, so there's just this amount of money inside the world. Okay, so how big we can do? We are not governments. Okay, we cannot print money. Okay, we don't have military force, so we cannot print anything out. We cannot. Okay, so how we earn money, how big we can expand is based on the instinct, the smell of where the money goes. Okay, so this is the part that we need to do some research here. So expandability, from my point of view, okay, so I have done all my research last year, July. Okay, so we see the DeFi. Okay, we see how all other DeFi is doing. So from the projects from Olympus DAO, okay, to Origins to Arc, okay, all of them is actually operating in a good manners until now. Until today, they are still good. Okay, for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years. Okay, so expandability, how big it can do. So from the DeFi part, from what we research for other platform, okay, the highest it can go is 9 billions in 2 years. I mean, last year when we do our research is around 4.5 billions plus in total volume, and it hit 9 billion this year. Okay, so the highest peak, okay, for DeFi within 2 years until now the record is at 9 billion. Okay, so you see 9 billion, and the second one, 10 months it hits around 1 B now. ARC is around 1 billion now. Okay, so you see the record holder is 9 billion. So we know, okay, DeFi within 2 years it can goes up to 9 billion. Okay, and how to say, and a very important factor is that there's very less, I think there's none of the centralized products, okay, hit 1B within these 2 years, you know. I mean, do you guys heard any centralized projects? I mean, that do very well. I mean, hit 1 billion of sales or 2 billion of sales within these 2 years. I mean, there's none of them come to my desk. If yes, you guys can type inside the chat box, yes or no. Any centralized project that hit 1B? I didn't heard that quite frequent. I mean, not for the past two years. No, right? Danny, no. Crypto world, no. Martin, no. Yeah, not for me. No for me. Okay, so you see, people is moving from centralized projects to decentralized projects. Okay, why is it so? Because there's a jokes inside. There's a jokes inside Asia, you know. Okay, me and Martin. Martin got good belief in the company. Martin works hard. Martin reinvests every time. So I am the one who doesn't believe the boss. So I withdraw every day. So Martin is the one who built the company, and I'm the one who withdraw every day in the centralized project. And in the end of the day, Martin is the one who hurt the most. So this is a funny jokes in Asia, you know. So this is a very critical quite problems that we face inside the centralized projects. Okay. And there's some of the others project that hit and run, suddenly boss disappear with the fund and so on and so forth. So people is moving from centralized to decentralized. Okay, because decentralized we are safe. Okay, things are transparent. Things are fair. Okay, and it's just a matter of the price of the tokens. Okay, it goes up or down or up or down. Just that. Okay, things, tokens, liquidity pool stays there forever. Okay, so this is basically what is the highlights for the decentralized projects. Okay, and yeah, even though the floor price is low, it still survive. Okay, so if we look at Origin, the floor price is the price now is around $3 plus. The floor price around 15 cents, but it just survive because why? Because of transparency. Okay, people is not urgent to how to say to cash out. I mean, they do a sudden market rug pull or stuff. They don't have these scenarios. Okay, so this is a very important factors. Okay, and yeah, furthermore, our floor price is like much healthier. Our floor price now is around $13 if I'm not mistaken. 10 times 12 times higher than 12 times higher than our initial price. Okay, so please come to a point we know what is centralized and decentralized. Let knows about your project and plan. Okay, centralized and decentralized. Okay, so this is if you want to know more about my project, okay, POTS project and plan, I think you guys have to go to the Friday trainings. Okay, that we will have more briefing details regarding this. Okay, so this is what happened in the market. Okay, centralized moving to decentralized. Okay, so is it enough for DeFi only? I mean, it's not really enough. Okay, because if we are just doing DeFi, I mean, we are about the same as like other platforms, you know. So we don't have the advantages of us inside the market. Okay, so this is where we introduce our ecosystem. Okay, the POTS market. Okay, the POS market. So POS market, the predictions market, okay, is the second part of a very important part for the POS. Okay, is very important is because that uh do you guys think DeFi is bigger or do you guys think prediction is bigger in volumes? You guys can have rough guess, you know. I mean, is DeFi big or is predictions bigger? I mean, if let's say we search from the DeFi, yeah, not bad, good guess. Okay, it's actually if let's say we are looking at a single uh yeah, oh bro, you're saying DeFi. Okay, so if we are talking about a single, how to say, a single uh projects, if let's say in total, okay, in total, I mean, you can take it as the DeFi is big, okay, but if we compare a single project to a single project, yeah, in a theoretical way, predictions is inside DeFi, yeah, true. Okay, but if let's say we split up from platform to platform, I mean, prediction is growing fast and it can go much bigger than what we having now. Okay, so this is yeah, more than 40 billions. Then this year it goes up. I think more than 100. It will definitely go more than 100 for this year. Okay, so from predictions, market is being introduced on 2023. Okay, 2023 when Biden and Trump when they have elections in US. So that's where Kalshi takes a role that people vote for the parties they like in the daytime, and they just use the money inside their wallet to vote for the parties they like inside Kalshi. Okay, this is where in predictions market being introduced to the world. And before US government did how to say did announce the result of the elections, and Kalshi did show the how to say Kalshi did show the results that proven Trump will win. Okay, so because most majorities of the people they vote for Trump using their monies inside Kalshi. Okay, so that's where prediction starts. And 2024, the prediction size goes up to 9 billion plus. Last year, the total volumes of the size goes up to 60 billions plus. And this year, yeah, it's growing very, very fast. It's growing very fast. And this year, we are looking at more than 500 B. It might hit that. Okay. So yeah, so last year six, this year it might go up another six times more. Why we are saying that? Okay, there's a proof. Okay, so from the countries that I have flew in for the past 4 months, okay, from China to Hong Kong to Japan to Korea, okay, Malaysia, Vietnam, Emirates East, Latims, okay. So this is how to say this is all the countries after I flew in, we met with all the leaders, all the representative in these countries. Okay, so what we call a leaders like us, we get the first-hand information inside the market. Correct. So we get the information that how to say that earlier than all others people. iPhone, can you share the project social media platform details things? Ding, you please assist on this social media, our Twitter X links, and also our Telegram. Okay, so throughout all these countries, when I flew to Korea, I flew to Japan, China, Hong Kong. Okay, Middle East. I mean, we met Latin's people from Tedia sites. Okay, so there's a lot of people we are meeting in the past 4 months. Okay, guess out of 100 of the leaders we met, okay, how many of them did actually know about predictions market? Okay, a rough statistic is that out of 100 of people we met, about six, okay, 5 to 6 people they know about prediction. They heard about it. Okay, very, very small amount, very small amount. Okay, and out of the 5 to 6 person who know predictions, okay, who participate inside prediction before, one or two maximum. Okay, so the market now is still empty. Predictions market empty. And very empty market, a new market. It even much smaller. Yes, a very empty market now. It goes up to 60 billion volume last year. 60 billion. Okay, so this year, okay, what will happen? FIFA World Cup. Okay, FIFA World Cup. Okay, yeah. And yeah, we are one of the small sponsor for the FIFA Mexico opening this year. Okay, this is a good news to us. Okay, so FIFA World Cup, what will happen? Okay, what will happen this year? FIFA. What is FIFA? FIFA. Hi Sam. Yeah, thanks Sam. Sam is the one who helped us to do the sponsor over there. Yeah. So what is FIFA? What is FIFA this year? FIFA will change the human behavior during the month. Okay, so like I always said, FIFA during FIFA, people who don't stay up late at night, they will just stay up late at night. Okay, to watch football. People who don't watch football, they will watch football during FIFA. People who don't bet on football, they will just place their money. Okay, they'll just place their money for the teams they like during FIFA. You get what I mean? I'm not talking about someone else. I'm talking about myself. Okay. I normally I mean yeah, I stay up late because of workings. Martin, you are the same? Okay. Yeah, I but from young until when I grown up, I mean I don't football is not I'm not a fan of football. But 4 years ago, when I was in Cambodia, Nagawa Casino, I mean the first match of FIFA, Saudi Arabia with I think Uganda or which African country, I did place a bet 10,000 inside. So this is atmosphere. Yeah, but yeah, so too bad I buy for Saudi Arabia, because the rate is good. 10,000. If I win, I got 70,000. But at the end, no, there's no football team from Saudi. Okay, not Saudi. Okay, all of them looks like basketball players. But so this is what happened in during FIFA. Okay, so this year, so people will tend to play FIFA World Cup in predictions market, Kalshi, poly market, POS market. Why? Because throughout the world, not matter you are in China, you are in LATAM, you are in Malaysia, you are in Korea, okay, you are in India. Okay, how you guys participate inside the World Cup? Okay, some of us they tell me we use some website. Okay, so we place our money inside the website. Some of us say we use our money. Okay, we find some broker house, so we put the money there. Okay, for the past 4 years, for the past 8 years, for the past 12 years. Okay, what happened after the match? The first thing you do is not to open up a beer and cheers together. The first thing after the match you do is to take up your phone and call the broker house. Okay, to make sure he is still there. Okay, this is what happened always. Okay, and always during semi-final and final, some website just suddenly 404. Oh, don't know what happened to the website. Okay, and the broker house just disappeared. Okay, that happened. I mean, yeah, that is bring in the you mean in Colombia, Mexico, LATAM, in China, in India, in Malaysia, in everywhere it's the same. So this year, FIFA will change another behavior. So people will play on predictions market. Okay, you guys can go, you can surf on predictions market. There's a topics for FIFA World Cup 2026. Who's the champion for FIFA? The topic is open around 1 month ago, and now the volume is around 1.1 billion. Okay, I mean there's still 3 weeks to go to FIFA, but the volume is 1.1 billion now. Yeah. So, this year people will, how to say, people will support their team inside. Yes, thing is sending the image out. So people will participate, will support their teams inside poly market. So this is what happened. And people who touch poly market, who touched it, okay, will never leave. Okay, they will still find some other topics they're interested, and they will just like Bitcoin 5 minute up or down, okay, or some other sports game, or some Disney topics, okay, or some election topics, or some US Iran topics. Okay, people will still, how to say, to participate in all the topics they are interested with. Okay, this is what predictions market is. Okay, and yeah, there's some few funny topic. It's just like one of them is will Jesus come back on 2027? I mean, the volume hit like 67 millions. Okay, so the world now is a bit crazy, inside the predictions market. Okay, and bear with me, there's not even like 1 or 2% of people who are participating inside these predictions. Okay, so FIFA will introduce predictions market to the world. FIFA will introduce POS market to the world. Okay, and what we do here is we are the first to integrate DeFi and also predictions market together. Okay, we are the first to integrate these two together. Okay, and DeFi, we bring traffics in on the left hand side, and we pull the traffics to the right hand side to the predictions market, and people start to participate inside the pause market, and we generate profit. We make money over there, and the profit we make, okay, and it turns back to DeFi. You get what I mean? So to make our pool size bigger, okay, to burn some tokens over here, and also to make our price much more stable in the DeFi part. Okay, so we have a perfect ecosystem. And yeah, Martin, I think you guys have some KPIs to compete. I mean, all the VIP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 have some targets on the predictions market every day. Okay, so we have to participate to join to make. Now we are ranked at 111 inside the builder stock poly market. So yeah, later I will have the announcement for our launching on 28. So we might goes up to top 50 on that day itself. Okay, so this is yeah what we will do. So this is we are the first to integrate. So you see expandability. DeFi can goes up to 9 billion in 2 years. It's proven. Okay, and predictions market. Okay, from 9 billion to 60 billion, and this year it might goes up to 300 to 500 billions. Okay, for this year. So this is how we integrate the two most trending products together. Okay, if to this year you're still worried, I said, Dom, I my community is still small. Okay, I mean there's not enough time for me to build. No worries, because why? Because when there is always matches, when there is always sports game, there will be another peak level for predictions market. Okay, this year FIFA. After if we miss the FIFA, no worries, guys. Okay, we still build in DeFi. Okay, we still bring more people from DeFi to predictions market. Okay, from this year to next year. And from next year to 2028, you don't forget 2028, there is another international games, what we call Olympic Games. Okay. So do you think all the people from all around the world, all the countries, will they support their own country's sports players during Olympics? Yeah. So each and everyone who support, for example, when we have like volleyball match from China to with US, okay. So will the US fans support US teams? Will the China fans support China team in the poly market? So this cause a big volume. Okay, so for example, like Malaysia and China, okay, we get badminton team. So people will participate in, okay, to support the players they like. Okay, so there will be another peak level for the predictions market on 2028. So no worries, guys. DeFi, like what I said, it goes forever. So we can build for this year, next year, 2028. So we get a lot of times to build together. And if you want to earn a decent amount, a decent commissions from the predictions, okay, 2028, there's another big chances of us to go inside. Okay, so this is the expandability. Yeah, I see thing is on fire, huh, thing. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so when we have a good project, when we have a project that lasts long, then we can have how to say how to say bigger visions and bigger plans together. Okay, there's Napoleon. Mm. Polymarket is a decentralized predictions market that functions fundamentally as a form of gambling. Yeah, how to say that? Okay, what is predictions? When I first get involved with predictions, I would say, why you call predictions? I mean, online casino, then you sounds online casino. Why you call it predictions? This is my first impression for this is the first impression when I start to know predictions. Okay, so there's sports games inside Napoleon. So when we see about when we see about bitcoins, when we see about sports game, you can see as gambling. Okay, but if you get more time enough inside predictions, then you will find that predictions eventually it will turns into a big data statistics. Okay, you see why CoinMarketCap listed predictions polymarket this year. It's because polymarket is predictions market is just not a gambling It's not a gambling platform. Okay, it is a big statistics. Okay, now it's just like 1-2% of people who join inside. Think about it. If let's say there's like 30% or 40% of people is inside the predictions market, okay, and it shows that uh large amount of people is is how to say is putting their choice of Bitcoin will goes up on the next 5 minutes. Okay, so you believe me that there's high chance of Bitcoin going up at the next 5 minutes. You get what I mean? Or or there's there's a statistic okay going on in the predictions market. So it's a big data statistics inside the predictions. This is the second level. Okay, and if you go deeper inside the predictions market, then you will find that it's actually there's a third level inside. Okay, first level is like yes or no games, what you call gambling. The second level is data analytics. And the third level, what I call it is to accumulate the goodwills uh globally. Okay, to accumulate global goodwills. Okay, what I was saying that is that uh if if there's a topic regarding, for example, okay, India and Pakistan, who will cease fire first, for example. Okay, if 99% of if 99% of people is voting for India, so it high chance it goes to India. Or let me make another clear example. Okay, who will be the next president for a country? Okay, so if let's say like 90% of people is voting for A, and will definitely like high chance going to A. You get what I mean? So this is actually a collective goodwill. What people follow is what is inside people's hearts. Okay, so this is the third level for predictions market. First level is game. Second level is data analytics, and the third level is to accumulate the goodwills. Okay, so you can see what the crowd is thinking. Okay, what the crowd is thinking, what the crowd will choose for tomorrow is a very near to a truth and facts for tomorrow is platform. So the level of predictions market, I can say is about the same level like Bitcoin. Bitcoin eliminate the intermediaries of transactions. Predictions accumulate goodwills everyone, the votes inside. Okay, it's actually a very high, how to say, high dimensions platform we are entering in. Okay, so this is actually what that's why prediction if it goes like bigger, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger for this year, next year, and 2028, and so on and so forth. It will definitely, because it actually solve people, it solve the people heart inside. Okay, so Roman capitalists. Okay, what kind of blockchain will be used for predictions market transaction? USDT. Okay, USDT. But how can we define gambling versus investing in our project supports? Okay, good. Left left side. Okay, left side is investment. Okay, DeFi. Okay, so we what the money we put inside all the smart contracts and stuff is on the left side. Okay, so the contract generating all the profit, okay, interest on the left hand side. Okay, left hand side. So we have not only contracts. Okay, we don't only have interest. We also have people on the left hand side. So we will have a mechanism to bring people from left hand side to join the the right hand side. The prediction on the right hand side. Do you sound clear to you, Napoleon? Okay, so about the details of the mechanism, okay, let me how to say let us have official announcement during 28. Okay, it's soon. It's 4 more days. Okay, 4 more days to our official launching for our post market. Okay, so expandability. Now you guys get a clear picture. Let me do a brief summary regarding what we shared just now. Okay, first is the longevity, how long the project can go. That's why we will have system training before mine sessions. Okay, so the second will be the expandability. So how big it can go. So for DeFi, 2 years around 9 billion is the record. Okay, and for the prediction, it is still growing. Okay, it's still growing a lot. Okay, so this is when we join this together, so we pull traffic from DeFi and we earn money from predictions market. Okay, and majority of the money we earn, it pumps back to the pool for the DeFi to make the pool size bigger and the price to more stable. Okay, so this will happen after 4 more days. Okay, now we are still in very early stage. I mean, pause is just like 1 month's baby. Okay, we just introduced, we just launched ourselves. Okay, so this is the expandability. So when we come to the third things I want to share for this year, okay, how we work together, how we put pods, spread pods around the world, okay, how we create global consensus. Okay, let me put it this way. There's some of the platform they actually uh success because of luck, okay, and in pods we don't believe of lucky, we believe on strategic move. Yeah, so when we have a sexy product, okay, DeFi with predictions market, okay, we have a sexy team like everyone here inside the group. You see Martin, sexy, okay, everyone here is sexy. Okay, we have the sexy teams, we have sexy product, and how it's not it's not even enough for us to grow expand global. So we must have a sexy plan to work together. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, it's very important. Staking in the post gambling? No, staking in the post market, no staking. Staking is only at post money. Post market is pure predictions. Okay, post market is pure predictions. Okay, you just participate in post market like yes or no, or which team in the FIFA will win this year. Okay, and Zico Ude. Can IBS token hit up to $200? No, IBS will not hit up to. IBS is not a fluctuating token. Is somehow a contract based stable token that will float between around 40, 39, 42. Okay, it will not goes up like this. But POS token, yes. Okay, POS token is infinite. IBS token is governance control tokens, okay, by the contracts itself. Okay, is taking IBS live now? Yes, it's live yesterday. Okay, so this is basically we have the sexy product, sexy team, so we must have a sexy strategic plans to work together. Okay, so what we are doing here, okay, in Southeast Asia, okay, from March to April to May, okay, just by 1.5 months, we got more than 120 workshops throughout the whole Southeast Asia, China, Japan, how to say, Korea, Vietnam, Malaysia. Okay, so this is what we are operating. Okay, Southeast Asia, we need a lot of workshops. Okay, so we managed to open out 120 communities workshop during the past 2 months. Okay, so it's a good move. It's quite how to say a very important milestone to us also. Okay, so we will still keep on expanding. Our target this year is to achieve 2 billion in total volume. Okay, so if we want to achieve 2 billion in total volume, we must have at least more than 1,000 offices or what we call workshops. Okay, throughout everywhere. Okay, throughout the Southeast Asia, in China, every cities, in Japan, every city, in Korea, every city, in Vietnam, every cities. Okay, in Malaysia, in Philippines. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, then only if let's say you try to think about that, we want to create 2 billion of sales this year, and there's only like 28 office. It just kind of happen. Okay, so there's a formula followed by the vision and goals that we set. Okay, this is for the Southeast Asia part. Okay, so this is welcome guys. I mean, if you're in Southeast Asia, you need some officers. Okay, we can come into arrangement. Okay, so this is here. And for the international part, okay, so this is one of the good news I want to announce for tonight. Okay, so we will get international headquarters in Dubai. Okay, although there's still missile in the sky. Yeah, to how to say 2 weeks ago when I fly to Dubai, I mean there's still missile in the sky, whoo. But no worries, missile will end soon. Okay, Dubai will come to alive, back to alive. Okay, so we already confirmed our headquarters in Dubai. Okay, so we'll start using we'll start how to say we'll start using the headquarters from July. I mean, it's just like one more month. Okay, so guys, we will have the first we will have the first leaders meetings in Dubai. Because why we have to get Dubai? So guys, we like 30 years know. Okay, Mr. T know. We fly people from Latims to Hong Kong. Okay, we fly people from US to Bangkok. We fly people from Europe to Malaysia. I mean, it takes too much time and too exhausted. Like 15 hours, 22 hours, and longest it takes 25 hours. Okay, so when people, that's why we need a strategic headquarter inside Dubai. Okay, so from Europe to Dubai, 7 to 8 hours. Okay, Middle East to Dubai, 3 to 4 hours. India to Dubai, 3 to 4 hours. African to Dubai is okay, 4 to 5 hours. So that we can have a central place to meet up together. And from me to Dubai is around six hours. So we will have a lot of international trainings inside Dubai. Okay, so you guys see, we don't believe in lucky. Okay, we don't believe in luck. Okay, we believe in strategics. Okay, we believe in strategic. So some other platform like Origins, they managed to do 1 billion of sales, in India. Okay, 1 billion in India. There's no even like one events or trainings from the company to the communities here, but they hit 1 billion. So what I call that is lucky. So what if we have Dubai headquarters and we work India together out? We work Africa together. Okay, we work Europe together. So that where we can achieve a better milestone and a better result. I believe that. Okay, so guys, get prepared. Okay, we have all the VIP 3 and VIP 4. Okay, fly to Dubai once we start our office. I mean, if you are still afraid of some missiles, yeah, you can come we can start for the first batch that that is okay with the missile. And those who worry about the missile can come to the second batch. Okay, Napoleon, can I count you in my project? Of course, I'm waiting for you since January. Dr. Grace is talking about you. I mean, from early of this year. Okay. Okay. How can we earn more POS token? Good. Reply from Ding. Okay. How about Los Angeles in California? California, I think. California, we have one offices. I mean, if you are a team with Martin, we have a nice office there. Okay. So, Philippines can handle by Coach Ivy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. It's safer than US than Europe during the missiles. Okay. India is a bigger market in the world, I believe, in the crypto project. Of course. Okay. So this is actually what we have to work together. So you see, now we have what? We have system training every Saturday. Okay. We have we have system training every Friday. Okay. We have meetings with me every Saturday. We fix this. We continue every week. And now we have presentations. Okay, two English presentation, one Spanish presentations every day. So now basically we have three presentations every day for the international market. Okay, so guys, please ask all the teams members, okay, to join our presentations. Okay, you see, to hit the goals, the vision, like I said, okay, 2B to 3B this year. Okay, we are aiming for 10B for next year. What we have to do is we must have at least like 800 to 1,000 workshops. Okay, to settle down in the Southeast Asia part. Okay, we must have at least two, three, four, five Zoom meetings every day runnings, and everyone work together because this is DeFi, guys. Okay, the more people we bring into DeFi and the more people actually we earn here. I mean, people just come in, is decentralized. Okay, so each and every one of us, we play an important role inside here. Okay, to make consensus inside this DeFi platform. Okay, so this is how we work out together. Okay, this is how we work out together. What are the requirements for participating in the leadership meeting Dubai? First requirement, you must not afraid of the missile. The second requirement is you must at least like VIP 3 or VIP 4. Okay, so we invite you to our headquarters, okay, for the meetings. Okay, so yeah, so this is very important, it's very important, I mean, for us to work together as a team, as a whole. Okay, so to bring POS to the next level. Okay, so this is how we work. Seems fair, yeah. Okay, this is how we work out together. So if any of you guys, okay, please ask the team to join our Zoom meetings every day, and we will start some airdrops. okay, or some events for our teams very soon. You see, Martin? Okay, so very soon, next week, okay, bring you guys. Okay, we try to make the Zoom. Now it's 67 people, I mean, we still, hopefully next week we get 670 packs. Okay, hopefully the next week we get 6,000 packs. Okay, so we try to multiply the numbers. Okay, see what we can do together. Okay, do you have any plans to launching this project India events? We will have trainings, okay, and events in India, but the launching not in India, in Dubai. Okay, so good news for today. Okay, good news for today. The first good news is we will launch our ports market on 28th of May. Yeah. Okay, in Hong Kong. Okay, in Hong Kong. Thanks, Frank. Okay, it's very important. Okay, it's after 28th of May. We are totally different from other DeFi platform. Okay, we are the one. We are the first. We are the pods. Okay, DeFi is DeFi. Okay, so uh any one of you, I mean, if because we will have trainings, the first training in Hong Kong on 27 to 29, and 28 is our launching date. So if you guys how to say, some of them they come to Hong Kong for the launching, but it's okay. Most of them, like, they actually do a home party inside the offices or the workshops. Okay, so like Napoleon, Vicky, you guys can actually group the peoples, I mean, in hotels or some decent restaurant, cafe, or some home party. Okay, so we live together. Okay, everyone. Okay, we try to make the live stream as much people as possible. Okay, why? I tell you why. Because now if you log into builders.polymarket, okay, you will see POTS is ranked at the POTS is ranked at 100 and 111. Okay, you will see POTS ranked at 111. Okay. And that day itself, I think we can squeeze into the top 50. Okay, so whoever you guys bought online, offline, okay, they can celebrate the happiness. I mean, they can celebrate the milestone together with us. Okay, so I think confirm you can deal with them. Okay, confirm they will participate inside pods. So that means the more people you bring to Zoom online on that day itself, you can create the more volumes in the sales for the pods money. Okay, so and also pods market, of course. So 28. Okay, guys, we will send out the link very soon. Okay, so it's a very, very important reminder. Okay, and a very good news for us. Okay, thank you, Napoleon. Okay, so yes, Vicky, a lot of money. How to reach this event? What is the criteria? Which event you're mentioning about? Okay, staking is already start. Okay, staking start today. So you can go support money, staking start from today. Okay, so this is the first good news. Okay, and second good news for reminder is that our Dubai headquarters, yeah. So we confirm that, and it will start launching on July. Okay, I can just barely start bringing people today. No worries, no worries. Okay, the 7 people for today, you get 70 for next week. Okay, good news only from you all the time. So you have to bring more people into our Zoom every week. Okay, so Dubai headquarters confirmed for today. Okay, and the third one is that yeah, I see Henrik Martins. Hello. Okay, so the third one is we are one of the sponsor for FIFA this year, Mexico 11 of June. Okay, so we'll go to Mexico together with all the VIP sevens. Okay, then you guys wait for some of my photos and videos together. Okay, so yeah, it's a very important to our brand. Okay, so we should feel, because we are how to say, we are in the predictions, in this field, so we must at least have something to do with the FIFA. I mean, we have to join the world standard sports, together. So 11 will be in Mexico. Okay, so congratulations again to us, because how to say, uh pause is still very new, guys. Yeah, pause now we are at a very, very early stage, just like 1 month after we launch. Okay, 1 month after we launch, and there's like 3 more years away to go, five more years to build. So I think now we have 11 we have 11 millions inside our liquidity pools. Okay. And our floor price now hit around $13. Okay. We are one of the sponsors for FIFA. Okay. And we have more than 30 countries of people who joining pods. I think it's a good milestone to us, you know. It's a good milestone. It's a good achievement for the early stage. So we can build even bigger. Okay. And we can bring pods to the whole world. Okay. Believe me, we have the consensus. Follow the strategics. Okay. Follow the Zooms. Follow the meeting every week. You guys can build easily. And we will have our teams to all the countries to support all the communities. Yeah, I see Jenny. Okay, so we build together. Yeah. Okay, so is recruiting more Zoom presenters? Yes, George, we have one pretty ladies. Okay, now we have Mia and we have Ting. You know, Ting is handsome. Mia is pretty. I have another Anjali. Okay, for tomorrow. I mean, she is from she's a very good presenter. Okay, so yeah, she'll be present for tomorrow. So we have more people to come. Okay, for our international teams now, we have a Malaysia team, we have Japan team, we have Korea team, we have India team. Okay, if you guys feel you have some of the teams that want to join as our marketing department or want to join as our academy department, just feel free to text Ding or Mia or me. Okay, so we can have a interview to arrange. Okay, so like what I said, okay, just like 1 month launching from 6.5 million liquidity pool now is like 11 millions. Okay, from 30 countries. Okay, we have all the good people, fine people around the world, like you guys here. Okay, we have our Dubai headquarters launch soon. We have 120 offices, bookshops in Southeast Asia. We work more than thousands of meetings, okay, since this year. Okay, so yeah, one of the small sponsor for FIFA. Okay, we will launch our pods for at 28. This is all the milestone that we achieved together. Guys, it's just not me. It's us. Okay, because we are in a we are in a in we are in the same team, you know. So this is what just thanks Martin. Good to have you here. And people is getting happy and happy, you know. DiCarlo that day when we met in Hong Kong, he is very happy because I'm happy to see him get money from the pool, you know. So, you know, when there's a difference between centralized project and decentralized, when this centralized project, you get the money, the boss will be like, can you get lesser? Because centralized project, the lesser the market get, the more the boss earn. But decentralized, I mean, he didn't get money from me, he get from the pool. Okay, so this is how to say, this is actually I also feel happy for everyone who earns a lot in pots, you know. So now basically leaders who hit V3 and V4, they are earning maybe $100 to $200 per day. I mean, it's just started. Okay. And we wish to create more millionaires inside these pots projects. I mean, pots project is that let me see how legit and safe pots investor is money. Yeah, uh you should join the next meeting for Friday technical meetings. Okay, then all the contract and safetiness will be mentioned. How I describe pods in one sentence? Good one, Sir Griffin. Okay, my definition is for pods is uh one time joining, 3 times earning. Okay, you build pods one time. Okay, you earn IBS in USDT form, you earn POS in Bitcoin form, you earn predictions market in another USDT form. Okay, so this is POS, transparent, fair, and more and global. This is just us. Okay, so yeah, this if you want me to describe POS, this is what we are now. Okay, so guys, I think that's all for tonight. Okay. Next week, let's pull more people up here. Okay. Today is 66. Next week we try to break to 500 packs. Okay, guys. Okay. So I will have more. I have more and more things to share next week. Okay. This week to have everyone here, all the leaders, all the core teams members here to have a brief to have how to say a brief clear pictures of pot. Okay, on what we want to do. okay, the longevity, the expandability, and how we work together. So next week there'll be more technical things to come in. Okay, so stay tuned. We see you around next week. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Welcome, and thank you for being here. Today, you're about to see something very different. Not just another crypto project, not just another DeFi platform, but the foundation of a new financial era. This is POTS Market, where real-world events meet decentralized finance, and where being right finally has value. Imagine a system where prediction becomes profit, where activity creates real liquidity, and where the entire ecosystem is designed to grow stronger over time. In the next few minutes, we're going to show you how this works, why it matters, and most importantly, why people are moving into this early. Let's begin. So, what exactly is POTS Market? At its core, POTS is a next-generation prediction market powered by DeFi and connected to real economic value. It's a platform where people can predict real-world events, from crypto to global news to sports and beyond, and earn by being right. Here's the difference. This isn't just betting. Traditional platforms extract value, but POTS is designed to create and circulate value inside the system. Every prediction, every trade, every action contributes to a connected ecosystem. A system that includes prediction markets, DeFi mechanisms, and value layers backed by real assets. So instead of value leaving the platform, it stays, grows, and compounds. In simple terms, we don't just predict the future, we build value from it. How DeFi powers POTS. Real activity, real liquidity, real value creation. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Prediction activity. Users participate in real-world markets, and every prediction generates activity and fees. Step 2. Liquidity. Those fees are fed into liquidity pools, helping stabilize the market and support growth. Step 3. Yield generation. Capital inside the system is then used in staking and DeFi mechanisms, creating continuous rewards. Step 4. Value capture. And finally, part of that value is captured into Bitcoin reserves, strengthening the long-term foundation of the ecosystem. The key idea is simple. Every action in the system creates value. Now compare that to traditional platforms, where value leaves the system, winners are paid by losers, and the platform extracts profit. With POTS, value stays inside, compounds, and benefits the entire ecosystem. That's the difference. That's the power of DeFi, done right. Prediction markets, powered by DeFi liquidity. Real events, real odds, real opportunities. Let's walk through how it works. Step 1. Pick an event. Users choose real-world outcomes, from crypto to politics to global events. Step 2. Trade your prediction. You take a position, yes or no, based on what you believe will happen. Prices move in real time, based on probability. Step 3. Earn or exit anytime. You can lock in profit early, or hold your position until the final outcome. Now here's why this matters. Behind every trade is real liquidity, powered by DeFi. This means tighter spreads, deeper markets, and a system that actually scales. And most importantly, every transaction feeds back into the ecosystem. So we don't just predict the future, we monetize it. The POTS ecosystem, a self-sustaining value loop. Let's break it down. Step 1. Prediction markets. Predictions, trades, and participation generate continuous fees inside the platform. Step 2. DeFi engine, IBS. A portion of these fees is collected and redirected back into the system. Step 3. IBS withdrawal fees. Part of that value is used to acquire Bitcoin, building a growing reserve over time. Step 4. Value reinforcement. This reserve strengthens the ecosystem. Bitcoin reserves support the token and increases long-term stability. And then the cycle repeats. More users, more activity, more value captured. Prediction activity fuels DeFi. DeFi buys Bitcoin. Bitcoin backs POTS. POTS grows in value. This is what makes POTS different. It's not dependent on new users alone. It's designed to generate and recycle value internally. A system that feeds itself and grows stronger over time. Bonds and staking, two powerful ways to participate in the POTS ecosystem, with full control over how you grow your capital. Let's break it down. First, bonds. Bonds are designed for high growth entry. You provide liquidity to the system and receive tokens at a discounted price. But here's where it gets powerful. You choose your strategy. You can select your bond duration, your daily yield, your APY, and your discount level. Example, you chose 360 days, your daily yield is set between 0.25% up to 1%. That gives you a maximum of 3,724% per year, and you get a discount range between 80% to 100% based on your duration. The longer the commitment, the higher the potential reward. In simple terms, bonds equals getting in early at the best possible value. Second, staking. Staking is designed for passive income. You lock your tokens and let the system work for you. And just like bonds, you stay in control. You choose your staking duration, your daily yield, and your APY level. The longer you stake, the more you earn. And those rewards are powered by real activity inside the ecosystem. In simple terms, staking equals earning consistent yield on your assets. So what's the difference? Bonds are about maximizing upside and entering at a discount. Staking is about building steady, passive income over time. One is for growth, one is for cash flow. And together, they create a system that is both aggressive and sustainable. You choose how you play. Ranking and earnings. Now let's explain how ranking and earnings work. This slide has three parts: ranking, how you earn, and a real example. Part 1. How ranking works. Your rank is based on the combined sales volume of your weaker legs. Very important. Your strongest leg is excluded from the rank calculation. In this example, you have 4 legs. George has $100,000. Susan has $100,000. Mark has $101,000. And Linda has $50,000. Mark is the strongest leg, so that leg is excluded. That means your rank volume is calculated from George, Susan, and Linda. 100,000 plus 100,000 plus 50,000 equals $250,000. That qualifies you as VIP 4. The key takeaway is simple. POTS rewards balanced growth, not just one strong leader. Part 2. How you earn. POTS uses a differential unilevel plan. This means you earn based on your rank percentage compared to the rank percentage of people in your legs. If someone in your leg has the same rank as you, you earn 1% from that leg. If someone has a lower rank than you earn the difference between your percentage and their percentage. For example, if you are VIP 4 at 25% and someone below you is VIP 3 at 15%, you earn the difference, 10%. But if someone below you has a higher rank than you earn 0% from that leg. This keeps the system fair, balanced, and performance-based. Now let's look at the rank structure. VIP 1 requires $1,000 in weaker leg volume and pays 5%. VIP 2 requires $10,000 and pays 10%. VIP 3 requires $50,000 and pays 15%. VIP 4 requires $100,000 and pays 25%. VIP 5 requires $500,000 and pays 35%. VIP 6 requires $1 million and pays 45%. VIP 7 requires $5 million and pays 60%. VIP 8 requires $10 million and pays 75%. And VIP 9 requires $50 million and pays 90%. So the higher your balanced team volume grows, the higher your reward percentage becomes. Part 3. Real example. Let's say you are VIP 4 at 25%. You personally sponsor George, who is also VIP 4. George brings in Susan, and Susan is also VIP 4. Because Susan is in your leg, and she has the same rank as you and George, George earns 1% from that leg. But you earn 0% as both George and Susan are same rank. Now let's look at another example. If Susan was VIP 3, she would be at 15%. You are VIP 4 at 25%. So you earn the difference between 25 and 15, which equals 10% from that leg. But if Susan becomes VIP 5, she outranks you. In that case, you earn 0% from that leg until you increase your own rank. This creates motivation for everyone to keep building, keep duplicating, and keep growing. The big message is this: more volume, more legs, more earnings. POTS is designed to reward balanced growth, fair duplication, and long-term leadership. Build your team, grow together, win together. The dual token economic model. This is where everything comes together. POTS separates yield and value to create long-term sustainability. Let's break it down. First, IBS, the yield token. IBS is designed to create activity. It is generated through staking and bonds, offering high APY to drive participation. It's inflationary by design, meaning it keeps the system moving and rewards users for being active. In simple terms, IBS equals the engine that drives the ecosystem. Second, POTS, the value token. POTS is designed to capture value. It has a limited supply and is backed by Bitcoin reserves. Fees generated in the ecosystem are used to accumulate Bitcoin, which strengthens the value of POTS over time. In simple terms, POTS equals the asset that holds and grows value. Now here's the key mechanism. IBS creates activity, that activity generates fees, and those fees are used to buy Bitcoin. That Bitcoin builds reserves, which supports and strengthens POTS. So instead of rewards creating sell pressure, activity actually builds value. Compare that to traditional DeFi. High emissions create rewards. Rewards get sold, price drops, and the system collapses. POTS solves this by separating the reward token from the value token. The result? Balanced tokenomics, sustainable growth, aligned incentives, and long-term value creation. Not all tokens are meant to hold value, but POTS is designed to do exactly that. Trust by design, not by promise. This is one of the most important aspects of POTS. On May 1st, 2026, the POTS protocol becomes 100% renounced. This means all admin keys are permanently removed. No one can change the contract. No one can pause the system. No one can control user funds. Control is returned to the community. And this is not just a claim. It is verified by Certic, the world's largest blockchain security auditor. Now let's break down what this means. 1. Renounced smart contracts. No admin keys, no upgrades, no backdoors. Once deployed, the rules are locked forever. 2. Full transparency. Everything is on-chain. All funds are visible. All liquidity is public. Every transaction can be tracked in real time. Don't trust, verify. 3. Liquidity-based system. Funds are stored in liquidity pools, not controlled wallets. No centralized custody. Pricing is market-driven, and there is no hidden control over user funds. 4. Proven model inspiration. Built on battle-tested DeFi principles, inspired by projects like Olympus DAO and Origin Protocol. Systems that have operated for years, proving the model works. The result? No central point of failure. Fully on-chain, community-owned, and aligned for long-term sustainability. Security through transparency and immutability. Because if it can't be changed, it can't be abused. This is the POTS roadmap, from foundation to global infrastructure. Starting in 2024, the strategy was defined, focusing on prediction markets and building the dual engine model. Through 2025, research, planning, and model finalization laid the groundwork for everything you see today. Moving into 2026, we see full DeFi module launch and the official go-to-market strategy. From there, the system begins to expand. AI agents, liquidity growth, and cross-chain verification systems come into play. Between 2028 and 2029, global expansion and ecosystem integration accelerate. And in the long term, full decentralization, DAO governance, and autonomous operation are achieved. Leading to the ultimate vision, by 2033 and beyond, POTS aims to become the world's largest and most reliable prediction infrastructure. Built step by step, transparent, community-powered, and designed for global scale. So why are people joining POTS right now? Because they see what's coming, before the rest of the market does. First mover advantage. Early participants always have the highest upside. This is the stage where positioning happens, before mass adoption, before the network effect is priced in. Second, multiple income streams. This is not just one way to earn. Prediction markets, bonds, staking, you can earn from activity, liquidity, and time. Third, built for sustainability. This is not hype-driven. The dual token model, combined with Bitcoin-backed reserves, is designed to avoid the typical DeFi collapse. Fourth, transparent and decentralized. No central control, fully on-chain liquidity, and fully renounced smart contracts. What you see is exactly what exists. And now look at the bigger picture. The global prediction market is a $100 billion opportunity and growing. Early DeFi participants historically have seen exponential returns. And in a network-driven system, the more activity grows, the more value is created for everyone. And here's where we are today. Bonds are live. Staking opens May 23, 2026, which means one thing. You are still early. And the biggest opportunities never come when it's obvious. They come when it's early. The future is being built now. The only question is, will you be early or will you watch it happen? POTS is not just a platform. It's a new financial infrastructure. A system where you can predict real-world outcomes, earn from being right, and participate in a decentralized economy backed by real value. Right now, bonds are live. Staking opens May 23rd, 2026, which means this is the moment to position yourself before the system scales. Because the biggest opportunities are always obvious after they're gone. So the choice is yours. Don't be late. Be early. Get started today at pots.money or through your referral link. And with that, thank you for listening. Together, we build the future.